Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. We're kicking off with a different opener. Something a little different that Plastic is just now getting to see for the first time ever. What is up, everybody? We are in season 2.
I'm seeing a whole lot of things for the first time in 7 months, Astro. I haven't been let out.
Neither is this man. As Hollywood Hogan is making his way to the ring, for those of you who aren't aware, we are 7 months out from WrestleMania.
Yeah, some stuff went down, and it wasn't good.
Not good at all. And I'm sure you guys have read most of it by now, but Vinnie Mac is back in charge. He's put Hulk Hogan over here on Monday Night Raw, and he's got something to say to us tonight, and he's going to tell us all about whatever is going on going forward.
Yeah, so we'll preface that a little bit more there. 7 months ago, WrestleMania happened. It turned out that there was a little bit more into that fire that we had to think about. So WWE got shut down, but finally, 7 months later, we're backing up and on the go. We're rolling again. Vinnie Mac is in charge.
We're back in business. Vinnie Mac is in charge, and we're kicking things off. We are just 7 days away from Survivor Series. So we're getting right back into the business.
Yeah, it didn't give them a lot of time to get anything started, but I mean, we do what we gotta do, and what we gotta do right now is listen to the one and only Hulkster.
The one and only. He's looking good tonight.
Looking alright.
Wow, it feels good to be back, brother. Hulkamania's gonna run wild on Monday Night Raw, and I'm gonna make damn sure I'm better than that golden boy. Tonight, we've got a full card for you guys at home. A fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental #1 contendership. We crown the tag team champions. And the #1 draft pick brother goes one-on-one with the former champ for my World Heavyweight Championship. What you gonna do, brother? Because Hulkamania is back.
Hulkamania may be back, but I think he might have smoked a few too many back. His throat seems to be pretty gone there.
I think he's just a little too excited, but I fully understand what you're saying as he's now rocking out in the ring, trying to get the crowd behind it. I'm with him.
It doesn't take too much, though, with Hulk Hogan. Look at him.
It doesn't. He's just having a time. He came out here in a full suit, minus anything that's important underneath. He's still wearing his Hulkamania shirt.
Yeah. And the headband. The headband still remains here.
At least he's not wearing those stupid sunglasses.
This is true.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Of course, you guys, we're just a couple of days outside the draft. We just found out what superstars are going to be on what shows. Very exciting times going forwards. We got a couple of people coming back from the previous season. A couple of new faces kicking around. And I'm very excited for the main event tonight. The #1 draft pick versus the number 20.
Ouch.
Yep. Very big ouch, but that number 20 pick is still your undisputed champion. Now, however, I believe, from what Hogan just said is correct, I think Adam Cole may have Hogan's old championship?
Yeah, I think
that old WCW belt, maybe?
I think the undisputed belt either got confiscated or somebody just lost it in the 7 months that we were gone.
I would assume that it got lost. But that's it. We're moving on to the opening match. Speaking of the Undisputed Era, Shock the System. What do we got first?
I'm going to say Kyle O'Reilly.
Roddy Strong, by the looks of it.
25% chance? I guess wrong.
That is perfectly okay, as I think we're about to kick off that fatal 4-way. Yeah. Thank you, Hamilton.
We'll see how he does compared to JoJo. JoJo, of course, is MIA, who really knows what is on the go with her either.
I'll tell you exactly what happened to her. I made sure she got fired.
So you made sure she got fired, but you didn't bother to check on your commentary partner to see where I was.
I thought you were okay.
Yeah. All right. But here we are.
Here we are. We are getting ready for what's going to be most likely a very interesting opening match, of course. Back before, way back, we opened the Intercontinental Championship with a Fatal 4-Way. It's only fitting that we do it again, I guess.
If you say so. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens here. I don't even remember who won the last one.
Me neither. I'm pretty sure he's in the nightmare realm right now.
Was that where I was for the past 7 months?
I think so.
Haha.
Yep. Velveteen Dream made sure to do away with the former Intercontinental Champion, Bobby Roode.
Oh, there you go. Finally, you gave me a name because I was just drawing a blank.
It is okay. As Roderick Strong is in the mix, can only be good because he did get robbed before. I'm making a few references to the last season here, but that's perfectly fine until we have some references to make for this season. I feel like that's okay.
And here we go. Another reference to last season. This is the first SmackDown superstar that we've seen make the jump over to Monday Night Raw. Aleister Black, of course, didn't show up too much on SmackDown Live, but here he is. Hopefully he'll be able to make a little bit more of an impact on Monday Night Raw.
Maybe Hogan has good high hopes for Aleister Black going forward. He's putting him straight into title contention, so hopefully it means he's going to go far with it. Or at least that he takes it and gives it a serious shot.
Or he just goes back to that closet and waits for somebody to knock on his door.
Yikes.
Have you heard that they actually have security backstage guarding all closets just to make sure that Aleister Black does not go in one again? Because we don't want to deal with that.
No one wants to deal with that.
That was dumb.
That was very dumb. It was very dumb. I'm very happy, though. Greg Hamilton doing a great job so far. He's doing good. He's doing good.
I thought you had more there, more oomph, but you kind of just teetered off there towards the end there.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm not shouting into the microphone too much. My bad.
It's hard not to be excited here when we're returning back Monday Night Raw 7 months later. Conquest.
I'm very excited to get this brand new season up and running. I'm very happy to be back behind the commentary desk, and basically very excited to call this match because this should be a very entertaining one.
Cameraman is having a little bit of troubles here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening.
I mean, there's always some technical kinks here in the first show. It's hard to get it straight. It's hard to get it smooth. But Aleister Black is ready to go. And who we got now?
Making his dynamic return to Monday Night Raw, the one and only Ricochet.
I would have liked for some alliteration there, but
Yeah, one and only. I don't know.
yeah, I got nothing either.
Yeah.
His really cool return. His RCR.
His RCR. All right, I like it. I like it. Ricochet, of course, making his appearance in the later stages of the previous season, and it's very exciting to see him here right now in contention for that Intercontinental Championship.
From what I've heard, the gaps that I've heard underneath the door, Ricochet went actually back to New Japan for a little while there. Honed his skill a little bit more, honed his craft, so we could be seeing a more viable contender out of Ricochet here.
I very much hope so, and it would also be pretty cool if he brought back that lucha mask. He'd have to drop the name Ricochet, but
Who are you talking about?
I don't know, he wrestled in some underground luchador
I
program.
think you got him mixed up with somebody else.
I might, but that tattoo looks very familiar to me.
Does. Oh.
Someone else making a dynamic return.
This is dynamic debut.
His debut, but I mean return to the business, as I haven't seen this man in years.
Well, he's been kicking around on 205 Live, so that's your fault for not watching the product.
Yeah, this is product I don't want to watch. But,
It's good though.
needless to say, it's good to see Brian Kendrick back on the main stage Monday Night Raw. Hopefully he can
We'll see
take
if he
this somewhere.
lives up to his name. of being the
Ricochet
man
not
with the
backing
plan.
down, though. Ricochet just standing right in the ring.
Of course. Look at Ricochet compared to Brian Kendrick. There's a huge size disadvantage here, and it's pretty bad saying that Ricochet is so much taller than somebody.
Yep, considering he's about 5 foot nothing.
5 foot nothing.
All right, these 4 men in the ring getting ready to square off. And everyone going for Ricochet right away as Aleister Black just casually walks over and getting knocked down by an elbow.
It's alright though. We'll see. I don't know what else everybody else has been up to in the time off, but, you know, I mean, I'm interested to see what Ricochet is going to bring to the field here. What Aleister Black still has. Brian Kendrick, he's been away for quite some time here. But now getting worked by Roddy Strong.
And doing a little spin-a-rooney on the back there. And a smack to the back of the head. How disrespectful from Roderick Strong. But he has a point to prove as he beat Elias in a #1 contenders match way back when. And then Elias got to go on to wrestle for the championship. So Roderick has something to prove here.
He does, but so far, look at him. He was the man to beat there. He ran around to each opponent there and worked every single one of them. But now,
not so much.
Not so much.
Quick little DDT from Ricochet. Aleister giving Kendrick some kicks over there in the corner, knocking the ref down inadvertently. Quick elbow from Kendrick as well. And then another big reversal. And a kick to the back of the head from Aleister Black.
One thing that I think Brian Kendrick is a little bit unaware of with Aleister Black is those vicious, devastating, disgusting kicks.
That is most certainly the case. Now Ricochet out on the outside trying to take down Roderick Strong. A big quick forearm from Brian Kendrick. Going for the pin immediately.
I don't even think that was a forearm. I just think he just leapt over the ropes and kicked him in the face.
That's a very good chance. It looked like a forearm to me, but I am half blind, so that is perfectly understandable.
I'm just excited to see something again. Some visual stimulation. That's nice. Oh, going for the pin, but Roderick Strong stomped away before anything happens. Hit Ricochet as soon as he comes into the ring. Going back to Brian Kendrick, trying to get him off Aleister Black, trying to knock him down and work him. Not going good.
Not going so good. Of course, this is a fresh start for all 4 of these men. We've had 7 months of relaxation and rest time. I wonder if they're getting paid.
Well, I mean, that's you say that 7 months of relaxation. But Ricochet was training and working, so I can only imagine that the rest of these competitors were doing the same thing.
That's a very good point. I didn't hear anything about Aleister or Kendrick, but I do know Roderick Strong and the rest of the Undisputed Era spent a little bit of time on an indie promotion. They managed to rack up every single championship they possibly could.
As they do.
And then drop them at the same time. Because they got the call from WWE to come back.
Yeah, I don't think there was any payments happening because I don't think I was getting paid.
I wasn't. That's for sure. I had to go find a part-time job at a grocery store.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, it sucked.
Never ever work with somebody in food. Oh, Roderick Strong out of the ring. Ricochet barely back on his feet here as Kendrick and Aleister Black
collar and
elbow
elbow.
On the inside. Ooh.
Quick Hurricane Rana takedown, I'm going to call it. Some stiff kicks to the spine from Ricochet.
It's pretty nice there.
It is. Ricochet is in pretty good control for this match so far, as Brian Kendrick is not far behind, going for a pin immediately.
Going for almost every single pin that he can go for right now.
I believe he thinks his only opportunity for winning is stealing a victory, as Roderick runs from a brutal dropkick into a faceplant.
And then immediately thrown back to the outside by Aleister Black.
I think Aleister and Roderick have some unfinished business. I don't know what from, but it looks like they're focusing on each other a little bit here. A couple of quick jabs to the gut, kick to the side of the head, as Aleister Black is standing tall, and Roderick Strong is on the floor.
Oh, there we go.
Quick reversal into the turnbuckle. Roderick Strong running to the match. Super kick from Ricochet. What's going to happen here?
Oh, no.
The facebuster from Roderick Strong, as Aleister Black immediately into the ring now. Is he going to hit that Black Mass? It's only a matter of time before he decides to think about it, as he can hit that move out of anywhere.
That he can, but you saw Roderick Strong hitting his signature move on Ricochet there.
Ricochet barely getting up to his feet. He's finally on a knee after, I don't even know what to call it. I'm going to call it a flapjack, or a modified flapjack.
Brian Kendrick once more going for a pinfall as soon as he can. Ricochet going for something. Roderick Strong
into the lung blower.
Devastating, disgusting move.
Or end of heartache, I believe is what he calls it, to be exact, as now he's going for the pin on Ricochet.
Let's see if he's able to pull out this victory here. The ring is clear. Ricochet has managed to kick out.
Brian
Kendrick back on his feet. Push to the ground. Let's see if Roderick Strong is able to take advantage of this. Everybody is still down.
Everyone is down, and Roderick Strong looking like he's going for that end of heartache one more time. This time on Brian Kendrick, and our production crew finally on the ball, giving us a replay instantly.
I know it's been 7 months, but come on, guys.
I like it. I like it.
You like not seeing replays, or you like seeing replays?
I like seeing the replays, as they've struggled with those in the past.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Roderick Strong going for the pin here. Ricochet, dazed and confused, misses. And Roderick Strong wins the first match of Monday Night Raw.
Very impressive victory. The Undisputed Era Standing tall at the beginning. Now the question is, can they stand tall at the end of the night as well?
What was the stipulation of this match again?
The winner challenges for the Intercontinental Championship, which, as we both know, and anyone who paid attention to the draft, was brought over to SmackDown on Thursday nights.
That it was.
As the Intercontinental Champion Elias was drafted to the Blue Brand. And up next, as Hogan said, we're going to be crowning potentially brand new tag team champions as the Bar are up to defend their belt tonight against Heavy Machinery.
It's nice to see here so far that every single champion that has had their past belt has kept it.
Yep.
So they haven't stripped them of their titles. They don't necessarily have to prove themselves that they still get the belts, but they still have to keep them?
I think this is the right way to go about it. The former champs should still have the belt, but they should be immediately thrown into a championship match. I agree with what Hogan has done here tonight, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, as
personally,
we all know, I love Otis Dozovic.
Whoa.
They're just getting a little bit close.
They're a little chummy there all of a sudden.
They missed each other.
It's been a while since they've wrestled together, and it's been a while since we've seen these two defeating Breezango at WrestleMania.
Finally, taking the belts off of the Fashion Police,
who held those belts for a solid 4 months.
That they did.
Very impressive. Now the question is, can the Bar do the same thing? A quick little attire change. They're not out in their Saiyan gear this time, but they're looking good.
At a combined weight of 499 pounds.
Look at them go. Look at them go.
World Tag Team Champions. Cesaro.
Wait for it.
The Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
What are we waiting for?
The Bar.
That's what I was waiting for.
The Bar. Very exciting to see these two still in action. Of course, they were on separate brands in the last season, but then
Drafted separately, sorry.
Yep, and now this time around they were drafted together, keeping those tag team championships. I don't know what would have happened had they been drafted separately, but it's good to see that they get to keep those belts for at least the moment.
But it's either way, it's still very surprising to see Sheamus in action with, the troubles he's had health-wise. He's still here. He's still going. Still representing the Bar.
I feel like this may potentially be his final run, but we will find out with time. I haven't spoken to him personally, so I don't know for sure. But they definitely do have a task ahead of them facing Heavy Machinery.
That they do. Let's see what he's able to pull out here. See if the Bar is going to be able to maintain their peak level of performance.
Look at Otis. Look at Tucky. They're both doing fantastic in terms of their shape. Cesaro looking better than ever. And Sheamus, looks like his mohawk got a little bigger.
His mohawk got a little bit bigger, but he seems to have let himself go a little bit. Because if you watch the Celtic Warrior workout videos back in the past, you saw that Sheamus has leaned down quite a bit. But it seems like the 7 months he's decided to bulk up a little bit more to almost return to that peak form that he had when he won the championship.
Absolutely. Maybe we see Sheamus in another World Championship run. Who knows? But Tucker going straight for the pin. Running crossbody. You got to count a 1 out of that.
Yeah, first move of the match, sorry. It was immediately a diving crossbody into a pin.
Stiff forearm to the back of the head. And then a punch to the side of the head. Correct me if I'm wrong, Plastic, but I believe I see a little bit of blood down there on the mat.
I'm not too sure. Maybe?
It's hard to say for sure, but Tucker is in complete control of this match, targeting the head of Cesaro almost exclusively to this point.
That is, Cesaro showing some ring rust here now. Who really knows what he's been doing the time off, but he's not doing too good here against Tucker here so far.
Not at all, as he hit that running dropkick, and Tucker remained unfazed. Stayed on his feet, and then hit him with a clap across the side of the head.
Yep.
Followed by a takedown. Quick gut punch here from both men, and then the belly to belly. And then the belly to belly. You gotta love Heavy Machinery. We didn't see much of them in the last season, but it's good to see them here on Monday Night Raw.
They had a few attempts at the championship titles, but it never really came to fruition. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here.
The strength of Cesaro lifting Otis over his head. Sorry to cut you off. That was impressive, as it was immediately reversed by Otis. And continue.
I don't remember what I was talking about, Astra.
You were talking about they had a couple of brief attempts at trying to get the championships, but they never ever did make it into an actual championship match.
Well, here they are in a championship match on the very first episode of Monday Night Raw, so potentially some favoritism coming from Hulk Hogan.
I think he just saw something good in them and wanted to give them a shot as Cesaro now running to the top rope. I feel like he meant to take a tag there, but
Big mistake.
big mistake is now Otis over in the corner and Sheamus just standing there and letting it happen.
Think about it, that is actually just a really big mistake there. How in the world do you go for a tag and then you run up the ropes?
A lot of momentum.
I guess. Maybe he's been performing in bigger rings in the past, so he's thrown off. I don't entirely know.
Cesaro now trying to take down the big man, but instead just held in place, followed by a dropkick to the knee, a couple of quick uppercuts, and he just cannot get Otis off his feet. What is going on with Cesaro? Are we going to see new tag team champions tonight?
We have seen multiple European uppercuts, a discus forearm, a discus European uppercut, and Otis Dozovic is still on his feet.
As if nothing was happening. Also, I'm seeing a little bit of blood underneath the right eye of Cesaro, so...
Yeah, it looks like Tucker did catch him there on the cheekbone, busting him open pretty early on in the match.
And now it looks like we're about to see it. Plastic, is this the compactor?
Yeah?
I don't remember what this move is called, but I think it is. I think that's called the compactor.
I don't remember these things.
I don't remember. All I know is he does the worm, and it's amazing. No, it's the caterpillar, because the caterpillar moves like.
Caterpillar, and this should be the compactor.
This is the compactor.
Yeah, here we go.
And up and over. Is this it for the bar? Sheamus has not even been in this match yet.
No, he has not. Comes in, though, breaks up that tag. Tucker not too happy with it.
Tucker is definitely not happy with that as he just stiff right hand to Sheamus and now going for that pin one more time. This time a kick out at the count of one. Cesaro got his wits about him. Finally.
Very surprised that he even has any wits left.
He has been absolutely demolished by
Yeah,
Heavy
look at this. Heavy Machinery so far are in prime peak condition here, and Cesaro hasn't been able to get a tag in. He has barely been able to mount any offense here whatsoever.
At this point, I feel like Cesaro needs to just either nail that hot tag or get out of this match and just sacrifice the championships. I don't know what the right decision will be.
I don't know what Cesaro is going to want to do. Either way, he needs to get out of this ring really bad.
As we see another beautiful double team maneuver here now from the Heavy Machinery, the tag team working best like a tag team in this match.
Maybe Cesaro's a little bit off working on the red brand?
It could be a little bit weird for him traveling to a new show on a new night. However, I think it might just be the fact that these guys have only had 2 matches as a tag team since reforming the bar, one of which winning their championship as Cesaro thrown over the top rope by Otis Dozovic.
Oh my god, Cesaro has not been able to do anything. Literally anything this whole match. Sheamus is not, he's only gotten in once.
Not even, he came in to break up a tag.
Yeah, that's the one time I meant.
Okay. I thought you meant he was the legal man once. That is not the case. Cesaro has yet to have tagged out of this match.
Nope, he hasn't been able to. Anytime he mounts offense against the Heavy Machinery, nothing happens. Go for the hot tag, then he just doesn't.
Tucky going for a weapon. No, changing his mind at the last second. Finally, Cesaro getting that tag for Sheamus. Can Sheamus mount any offense here against Tucker and Otis?
I certainly hope so. Because this has been a very one-sided match and not necessarily what I like to see when it's a tag team championship match.
Absolutely. I think Cesaro should have been working a little harder at trying to keep the team game alive. But of course, he was being isolated. He was being taken out. And there's no way that he could have actually tagged at any point. However, it is nice to see that Sheamus is finally be able to get in here and run some offense in this match.
That it is. You see Otis over in the corner a little bit frustrated that we're finally seeing some work happening on the on his partner.
Beautiful
It's not
double
good.
forearm. And it's not good at all as Sheamus has turned the control completely around in the Bar's favor. Maybe that was just their secret weapon all along. Sheamus, of course, working out a little bit by the looks of it.
Working out but bulking up. He just continuously throws Tucker into that turnbuckle as hard as he possibly can. It's a vicious Irish whip.
Vicious Irish whip, as well as a vicious stiff punch to Otis, who seemed to be talking some smack over in the corner. That surely will not end well.
That's not something that Otis would do. What are you talking about?
He's probably over there just giving us the oh yeahs and the steaks and weights babies and the blue collar solids and whatever else it is that he says.
You saw Sheamus for a second turn back and look at Otis as if he was saying, yeah, you want to go again? You just want to keep talking? But no, he left it.
He left it as now picking up for a scoop slam on Tucker. Quick stomp to the back. Sheamus is showing no remorse in this match.
Nope. Let's see what he's able to do here as he throws Otis into the corner. Or Tucker, sorry, into the corner, and Otis.
He
gets
just
in.
wanted Otis in this match, I think.
Yeah. What does Sheamus want here? What is happening? Oh. What was that?
That was a spinning axe handle of sorts. We'll have to get in communication with Sheamus after that one and find out exactly what that move is called. But that is a brand new move. Maybe that's something he was been working on in the past 7 months.
Maybe he was training with Jackie Chan.
Oh, perhaps.
Oh. But did you see the height that Otis got on that?
That was insane. That was a stiff forearm to the chin. Like I said, we will get in contact with Sheamus after this match and find out exactly what that move is called.
I don't know.
That was
It's
vicious.
just some sort of swinging, almost discus, double hammer fist uppercut.
Thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to call it. But that's about the best way to describe it, as throwing him and getting him in that side slam. Beautiful now, Otis in control. Sheamus might have bit off a little more than he could chew.
Yeah, it's not looking good here once more. He got that little bit of offense. But heavy machinery. Sorry, I'm sleepy.
It's perfectly okay. This is our first show back in 7 months. You're allowed to be sleepy.
I'm rusty, but heavy machinery so far have been just an absolutely dominant force here in this match. And that one little bit of offense that Sheamus got, immediately Otis is back on his feet. Not really caring.
Not really caring at all as he hits a beautiful little shoulder tackle. What's Sheamus thinking here?
He's thinking something. If he has something else new in his repertoire, that will be fun and a good time to see it here right now as Otis is getting up to his feet.
He's calling for the brogue kick. No, hitting the Irish curse instead. And then followed by the brogue kick. A beautiful new combination from Sheamus. I call it a new combination. It's 2 of his old moves, but never seen in that succession, and I gave too much credit to our production team before, as your winners are the Bar, not just blank.
Here are your winners.
Yeah.
And still,
I
WWE
got nothing. That was a very, very, very one-sided match, but I guess it just shows
and the Celtic
how
Warrior
devastating the Bar, or sorry, Sheamus's new moves are.
Absolutely is. Now we got to see what's next for Cesaro in this situation. He's got a bit of a cut under his right eye and a cut on the side of his head as well from Tucker. Very interesting to see what's going to happen next for the tag team division, but this is your main event for the evening, everybody.
Scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Hey, the crowd did it too.
They do it every time.
They do.
They were taught in their time away. But here we go.
Your number 1 draft pick for Monday Night Raw, everybody. In
The
action.
original bro. I was trying to go for something there. You ruined it.
I'm sorry, you can go ahead.
No, I needed your help.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dropped it. I was like, here we go. And then you say something, then I say the original bro, and then you pick it back up and you do whatever
Then
you
I
want
go
there.
with my spiel. I got you.
Yeah.
We'll work on that for next time.
I'm just disappointed that in those 7 months that we've been apart, we haven't gotten better.
Oh, well, I mean, we haven't done it for 7 months.
That'll do it. But here we go. Matt Riddle making his main roster debut on Monday Night Raw, coming back up from NXT, which is, of course, no longer a thing.
Nope.
It's as part of budget cuts, NXT has had to gone away. As has English. English gone away too. Woo!
Oh, ow! You got some distance on that friggin' flip-flop.
Can I have it?
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna hold on to this for later.
So help me if you smack me with that in the middle of this match.
Bro.
We've got Matt Riddle, of course, for those of you paying attention to the draft, the #1 draft pick from our general manager. So he's got high hopes, but I think he's also got high hopes for this man, as he gave him his own WCW championship.
His personal WCW championship. The Universal Championship, of course. They just never bothered to use it.
Well, they hate it. Hogan hates it. He thinks it's dumb.
Yep. As I feel a lot of people share that sentiment.
100%.
So here we go. Adam Cole making his way down the entranceway, looking good with the big gold belt around his waist.
Very happy to see as well that he's got the faith that he can do this alone, and he didn't bring the rest of the gang with him. Of course, we saw Roderick Strong earlier tonight. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, nowhere to be found.
I'll be honest, probably they're all backstage getting ready to party the night away as soon as Roderick Strong defends his belt.
You mean Adam Cole?
What did I just say? Roderick Strong?
You called him Strong, yeah.
Huh.
It's okay, it's been a while. We are back in action, though, as Adam Cole needs to defend this championship tonight.
Baby! Did I get it?
You got it. Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job. I've lost my train of thought completely. Paws out, claws out is
Paws
still
out, claws
in the
out.
crowd.
There's still some huge Natalia fans here somewhere.
Even though I don't think she's even on the roster.
I don't know. We haven't seen anything from her last year. We haven't seen anything from her this year in this one episode that we've had so far.
Oh, give it a stank eye to Matt Riddle here.
Oh my word. He does not like Matt Riddle.
He most certainly does not. He also does not like being in a championship match in his first night since WrestleMania.
But you gotta remember, there is history between Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era, of course, from their NXT days. Adam Cole and Roderick Strong had quite a few matches, and I believe he faced off against Adam Cole in the past.
You're talking about Matt Riddle. You called him Adam Cole.
What is-
You need to take a break, sir.
You know what? You know what I got for you?
I knew that slipper was going to
You
come.
knew it was going to come. Now I'm going to toss it in the crowd. Someone else will keep that. There you go. That's yours now.
All right, the action is about to start. We got to stop with the shenanigans as these two men showing a little bit of respect.
A little bit. Oh.
As both men doing a little bit of a taunt. Matt not caring so much about what Adam Cole has to say, but then Adam Cole immediately, ref, what are you doing?
Yeah, should probably call this out here, but he seems to be. I think he's looking at the guy that I passed that flip flop to.
That seemed like I think you might want to be careful you don't get on the bad side of Undisputed Era. There's 4 of them and 1 of you. Also, what?
Black magic.
Adam Cole and the rest of Undisputed Era tapping into the black magic in the off time, maybe? Maybe that's why Roderick Strong won earlier tonight.
Some occultism. I mean, everybody got to get in it every now and then. But so far, Matt Riddle has no offense.
No offense, as Adam Cole is just taking complete control of this matchup.
But he has a sick little anklet on. Look at it.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I like it. I like seeing Matt Riddle, of course, up here on the main roster. And it's good to see an old rivalry kind of come to fruition, as Adam Cole surely has to be pissed that he was picked at number 20.
Well, I mean, he was the champ. Oh, there we go. We finally get some offense in from Matt Riddle as he's going to try to build up some steam here. Adam Cole completely caught off guard. But I feel like he was the champ. He probably wasn't too worried.
That's a good point. Of course, he was going to go somewhere regardless. So he knew he was going to get drafted. Unlike all those people who didn't, who are complete free agents. They can show up on either show if and whenever they please, providing their general managers approve it. But, of course, the ones who got drafted are the important ones. What are you doing, Matt? Jumping to the top rope, elbow drop, rolled out of the way from Adam Cole.
Very nice. Adam Cole needs to try to maintain this offense here now. Matt Riddle got quite a bit there. It didn't look good for him, but here, working on the legs of the original bro. But you cannot discredit the submission skills of Matt Riddle, a very skilled MMA fighter.
Very skilled. Had
Mixed
a
martial artist.
pretty good record in the UFC as well.
He did, but they all got discredited because he smokes weed.
Yep, that's for sure. He actually beat a couple of big names in the UFC, but they ended up not counting because he smokes a bit of the ganj.
which makes 0 sense. I don't understand it. It's not a performance-enhancing drug. He can do it all he wants here. Randy Orton certainly does.
Yep. But that's neither here nor there as we see a beautiful suplex from Matt Riddle. It's also getting very warm in this arena.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit to focus on sentences because of it. As we see a beautiful little scoop slam from Adam Cole. That should be a rope break, referee.
Probably should be, but I guess the ref just doesn't want to look at those gross feet. They gotta be dirty about this. Like, the mats aren't clean.
No, it's also very concerning to me that he wrestles barefoot.
Yes.
I like the whole flipper thing.
The whole flipper thing?
The slipper thing. Flip-flop, whatever you want to call them.
Matt Riddle is a seal, everybody. R. That's my seal.
R. Adam Cole in control here. Went for the brainbuster, I think. Reversed by Matt Riddle into a Pele kick.
Oh, dear.
Is this the end for Adam Cole? We will find out. As Matt Riddle now is on the offense. As he's going for it. Is this it? The bro to sleep? And the sickening German suplex. God, that move scares me every single time I see it.
Adam Cole able to kick out, though, after the 1 count. Let's see what he's able to do here now. Get some reversals in. Oh, nothing. Nope. Oh.
Beautiful clothesline here from Riddle. What's happening?
Going to the outside, looking for the entrance table. We're not probably looking for his flip-flop.
He probably went looking for his flip-flop. He went on the beat. Adam Cole with it. The bro, Derek. Is that enough to put Adam Cole away and win his very first championship on the main roster?
Yes.
In the biggest upset I think I've ever seen. Matt Riddle is your new WCW World Heavyweight Champion, everybody.
I wouldn't really call it a big upset. Matt Riddle is very skilled, and he has some real nice flip-flops. And a sick anklet.
That's a good point. Adam Cole's got to be pissed, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys on SmackDown.